Hiya, come on in, get cozy. I'm back. I just wanted to do a collective reading because well, I got a new deck, and yesterday I got a lot sorted out, even though I'm injured, but I actually got a lot done. But anyway, I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you to all my subscribers. But yeah, yesterday I was sorting out decks. I sorted out my drawer. I sorted out loads of things. So I'm going to be getting my creative groove on again. But I've had to order a shoulder brace for my shoulder. I've got a 5 of wands here. No, but there's still clarity here. Could be somebody in a competition. Clarity of, or argument, something like a dispute. But we will find out. Brand new deck. And I got it cheap. I got it on the cheap. It was meant to be £20-something, and I paid £13 from the warehouse. The artist decoded tarot, and it's really nice. Really got really nice art on it, artwork. I like them. But yeah, this is some kind of clarity, I think, on a situation. But we'll get into it and we'll find out. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. Call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what they need to see right now. Thank you. We love you. The 2 of Wands, this is before you make a decision. It's a choice to be made. And we've got a King of Pentacles here, which could be, a new business with the Fool. So it's a choice to be made in business. I really feel like, this is destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. It could be very, could be a very fortunate endeavor. Yeah, the Emperor, this is somebody, a boss. So with the King of Pentacles, the Fool, this is a decision coming in. A decision to be made, yeah. The 4 of Wands is like, ultimate happiness, 1111. But yeah, I feel like somebody is making a decision, and it's something to do with the business, and it's something to probably being your own boss. That's what I've seen. And it's like destiny. It's like the Wheel of Fortune here, so it's something that's destined to be. So if somebody's got any brainwaves or ideas or downloads about it, or somebody's about to make a decision on someone, this is the Magician. This is having everything, but walking away. Oh yeah, there's a 5 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and a Page of Cups here. There's something. This could be walking away from something that somebody's put a lot of work into. Because of 5 of Swords, It could be walking away from a job, I mean, the Magician, he came out first. The Magician, I feel like this is somebody who's walking away because you have all the tools you need. You have everything you need. This could be walking away from, I feel like it's like a work environment, 5 of Swords. It could be even a family. Yeah, I feel like somebody's happy on their own with the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody works better, is emotionally more better working on their own. It could be a family business, and somebody wants to pull back on that. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do it on my own. Maybe you might be stronger on your own. Because sometimes a lot of people can make you weak, bring you down. This is someone I feel that wants to go alone. Somebody who's this could be somebody who's very entrepreneurial, good at business. We've got the Ace of Swords with the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Now we've got 2 aces here, so can't really say no. Here we've got the 2 of Swords. It's like making there's something new here. There's some clarity here. And it's about this organisation, so it could be about work. You know, and the Queen of Wands is like, you know, the energy, they're putting the energy and putting in the work. But the Ace of Wands is a new endeavour. So I feel that this could be making a mental decision to leave something behind. I see the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, so something could have been like, you know, you might have been in a partnership with somebody as well. It could have even been somebody in your family, because I've seen family. You know, like if you're going to business with your family. But I feel like someone's got clarity here with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. The Ace of Swords, Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. I feel like someone's got it to be able to go it alone. Someone's, you know, someone can be able to do this on their own. Yeah, I've seen Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords again. So I feel like there was some kind of partnership here in business. It could be in business. Yeah, there's judgment. This is you calling judgment on something. It's like, you know what it is? I can't do this anymore. Maybe, you know, they might not have been kosher, kind of, you know, maybe because you've got some clarity on something here. Yeah, I keep saying Five of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Swords. It was, you know, I feel like you maybe, you know, we've got the Ace of Cups here. I feel like somebody could have been like feeding off of you, you know, maybe feeding off you. Yeah, we've got the Five of Wands. This is a competition. This is like people at arguments. It could have been a lot of arguments all the time, or a lot of contention. But I feel like somebody's now got the clarity here. With the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant, somebody's got the clarity on this organisation or this business or this whatever it is. It's someone can see now, seeing the truth. I mean, we've got the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Wands. This is someone who, you know, you could have probably put a lot of work into this. You know, there could have been a lot of work in it. I've seen the Four of Pentacles, you know, building. That could have been your investment, you know, or could be at the Four of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles with the Sun. Yeah, I think maybe there's could be losses here, because I've seen the Four and then I've seen the Three, so I feel like something's been highlighted on something, you know. Got the Knight of Cups. Somebody could like partying, you know what I mean, like spending it faster than they're earning it. I've got the Lovers with the Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This gives me some kind of, you know, a thruple energy. A thruple energy with this King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So somebody could have been, you know, it's kind of like, you know, like the boss going the secretary or something like that. It's something a bit weird. Spirit, tell us more about this this magician who, you know, was walking away. It's a Nine of Wands. Somebody, yeah, I feel like they've had enough. Yeah, we've got the King of Swords here. You know, I feel like someone's just had enough here. Nine of Wands is you get, you know, you're not dealing with it anymore. It's like, I've actually been through enough. There's only one to get to 10, and that's like, you know, this is someone who's had enough. I mean, there's a King of Swords here with an hangman. You know, it's like the King of Swords can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you know, I feel like somebody's sacrificing their integrity here. I really feel like somebody put a lot of work in and sacrificing their integrity. Somebody could have been, you know, dodgy. You could have got, yeah, there's sons here. I feel like somebody could have been really dodgy in business. I kind of get this energy that somebody's really dodgy in business. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit? Tell us anything else about this situation. So I feel this person the one who, you know, who's this reading this for, the main person, this magician, you know, somebody who has got it, somebody who is able to do it on their own. You know, I feel like somebody's got tied up with some dodgy business here. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. I really feel like this, you're the gift of this. Yeah, look at this Eight of Swords with the Hangman. I feel like somebody, it's like being in a trap, like kind of a contract or something. You know, and it's causing, yeah, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. So I feel like I've got the Nine of Wands. No, there's something that's not really good here. Yeah, we've got the Devil energy, Spirit. Yeah, so I feel like there's, these are two people in business or something like that, a partnership. Yeah, there's something, the secret hidden. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. So yeah, I feel like this person has been lying, maybe fiddling the books or something like that. It's a bit strange. It's a bit strange. Now these decks I've put, I don't know if there's 2 or 3 decks I've put together here, and I've done it with a few others, but I thought whatever, we'll just see whatever comes out. Instead of just keeping them all in little single boxes, I shove them all together. And if Spirit wants us to know anything, then I'm sure that Spirit will show us. I think I just need to split them. It says do it with your partners. Do it with your partners. So something, maybe someone had a business and a business relationship. Someone had a business relationship. But it says here, have faith and do not worry about now is the time to, and it says North Node. So, somebody could be heading towards their North Node and Spirit's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Inspiring others. Yeah, it says yielding is the only way. So I feel like somebody has been yielding to another. I feel like maybe somebody got in a relationship with the boss or some kind of something like that. I'm getting. Yeah, because it said with the partners, I've just seen Gemini. So we've seen the King of Swords. It kind of gives me sleeping with the boss energy. Or someone is. I'm not accusing anybody of nothing, you know what I mean? It's just what I'm picking up. But I feel like somebody's walking away or somebody's got, it could be like, it could be a Queen of Wands energy. It could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, take that as it resonates. But yeah, this is a Queen of Wands it says, came out again. And then it says, Mother, have faith and do not worry about now is the time, the North Node. So we've got the North Node with the Mother. It says communal living, persecution, in the Inquisition over finances. So there could be something about somebody's finances. Somebody, communal living is living with, could have shared accommodation. This could even be about shared accommodation. It's however it's going to resonate. We've got Gemini again. So that's 3 times air signs come out. That could be you or whoever this is about. Freedom, associations, and your circle of friends. This is the 11th house. So this is something about freedom from communal livings, maybe. Maybe it's someone's circle of friends. You could be a mother. Or you could be living with a mother. I just seen lessons and blessings. It says your visions, what is new and different about using an unconventional way. And this is in Aquarius. So this is sort of about your vision. This is somebody's vision here because it's coming under the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Wands. So somebody has a vision. Somebody has something, to turn something around. And it says who you are, your desires and your actions. And I feel like that with the Queen, because the Queen of Wands is an action taker, will be taking an action. We've got authority figures here. Authority figures. information to explain, communications about resulting from the fluctuations of, and this is in Gemini. So I feel there could be some authority figures involved in whatever. They could be looking at the books or something. I just see in Asia. Yeah, the books could be getting looked at. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, somebody could have been doing stuff. Methods for the healing power of the analysing of, resulting from the perfectionism of, and this is in Virgo. And I didn't know however it came out, but it says here, the serving of others, the details of, do what you must do. So somebody might, you know, have to do what you must do. Your actions, you've got to do what you must do. I've got Earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Unrequited love. Yeah, I feel there's some kind of business relationship going on here. Somebody's been dodgy. Could have been fiddling the books, you know, got you embroiled in something, you know. Got high priest or high priestess here, so somebody's intuition here, or something about higher knowledge. Yeah, we've got the authority figures. So I feel like somebody's, and we've got leaving or travel, so somebody is intuition, somebody's authority figure could be, you know, using their intuition that somebody's trying to leave, somebody's trying to travel away. Yeah, look at this. It says, as if it or they came from all there is, the philosophies and the laws involved, and do it in a big way. So maybe, because there's laws involved here, I feel like the law is involved. This is what Spirit's saying. Because the authority figures here, so the law is involved, someone's intuition about someone leaving. It could be this person who's, you know, done so. I feel like someone's done something wrong and left someone else in deep doo-doo. Yeah, this is a lesson, but also it could be a blessing, you know. It says your feelings, attitudes from the past about use your intuition. This is in Cancer, so I feel like this is somebody using their intuition, and it could be an authority figure. Authority figure. Yeah, maybe they've got their intuition that somebody's going to do a runner, you know, so they might be able to intercept him. I don't know how I've mixed this up so much. Lessons and blessings. So I feel like you've probably learned a lesson from this, but there could be a blessing that comes out of it, you know. Be realistic about, be concerned about. You must wait before you can. So I feel like, yeah, I think there's something to be realistic about, you know, what the lesson is and what you should be concerned about. We've got here the grantings of blessings from good fortune. So I feel like that's the blessing. So the blessing could be some good fortune. And the lesson is that you've learned, you know, you can't trust no one. Yeah, I think it says here, your dreams, your idealization of be a part of something overwhelming. And this is in Pisces, so something could be overwhelming, you know, something could be very emotional, because Pisces, we've got angels, male, female, angels, male, and female. And I feel like this well, it says the granting of blessings, it wanted to come out. And it says cherish, enjoy, charm, art and beauty are the way to Venus, Earth sign. So, you know, I feel like the granting of blessings and good fortune is here. We've got angels surrounding somebody. You could be an earth angel. An unexpected change, an unusual example of, and a different way of looking at an unexpected change in Uranus. The need for control and an obsession with a power struggle. I feel like this person, yeah, was in a power struggle. Could be a Gemini in a power struggle. So they've, you know, I feel like they've been fiddling books. I do, and you know, you could be involved in it because you could have a joint business. Oh, yeah, we've got the moon then. It says the idealization of confusion regarding and a sacrifice. So, you know, I feel like there's some confusion. They probably might have tried to set you up. It's so weird. I'm getting that kind of energy. You know, maybe they did. It says your feelings, attitudes from the past, use your intuition. We already got that. The nurturing of feelings caused by reaction. This is the moon again. So I feel like, yeah. And with it being a full moon as well, it's going to be very much things, you know, emotions are very much going to be come to the fore. But it says, keeping your involvement hidden in the 12th house, seeking oneness with all there is, philanthropy. You know, keeping your involvement hidden. So does that mean that someone's trying to keep their involvement hidden, or is that you keeping your involvement hidden? Because I don't feel like you knew about this. I don't feel like you knew about this. I feel like somebody's tried to set somebody up here. Yeah, unrequited love, but it came out in reverse. It says service to others, what is good for us, your work. So I feel like somebody was working for somebody else, or partnership or something, went into partnership with somebody and they were dodgy. I really feel it. Yeah, it says diplomatically, relationships and getting a fair deal. So I feel like maybe you might get a fair deal. We've got Taurus here. Things being brought to light or life or light. So I feel like this with the sun being here, it says the creation of the gaining of respect for or from things brought to life or light. So maybe you might have brought something to light. And there's a father here. This person could be a father. Seeking, yeah, I think trying to keep their involvement hidden. I feel like there's a father trying to keep their involvement hidden. There's someone who's involved, but they try to keep it hidden. A father. Yeah, we've got thoughts here. Somebody could be all thinking about you. I feel like there's a wrong in here. I don't know. I just feel like we've got this angel. You had the mother already, you know. So you could even have a child with this person, but take it as it resonates. You don't have to. You don't have to be. But I've seen them both come out. But I feel like this is someone who, you know, someone who's a magician. Is like, you've got everything you need. You don't need anybody else to succeed. You know, you have it all. You have it all. You have the tools, the talents, and everything. There's change here. Change. So something has changed. We've got coffin, May, male. Something's over. Yeah, coffin, May, male, toil and labour. And we've got coffin again. It's all confirmation. Something's definitely changed. Something's over with this May, male. It's changed. Over. Whatever this occupation, yeah, this toil and labour, whatever his occupation was, maybe with the mature woman here, it's over. It's over. There's a coffin here. It's ended. Something's ended. Something's over for this male. Maybe that, you know, he's been intercepted trying to leave. I just seen child, so you could have a child with this person. You may or may not. Don't have to. We've got a thief and great fortune. I feel like this person tried to steal a great fortune, and I just seen concern. So the thief here tried to steal a great fortune, and now they're going to prison. Yeah, we've got a mature woman and coffin here. Gift. So somebody could have passed away and left somebody a gift, and somebody's tried to steal it. This thief. As well as yeah, we've got family room and concern, and there's a mature man here, mature man and mature woman with his coffin. I feel like somebody could have gifted somebody something. Could be why you've gone into business, you know. We've got concern about somebody's occupation here. There's a concern here. Family room, concern, somebody's occupation. They're a thief, steal money. Yeah, another message of concern. So somebody received a message of concern. Maybe this mature man did, or, you know, a mature man gift unexpected income, a great fortune. So something was This person, whatever they've done, yeah, this is probably what they've done. They've stolen something off someone. This is what they did. And it's like somebody was embroiled with this person somehow. I'm just getting this person is a fucking twat. We've got abuse and neglect. So, yeah. This person could be getting done for that, or is, this could be what the concern. We've got a power supply with money. So I feel, yeah, this, ooh, gives me energy vampires. Abuse, neglect of their power supply, money. So something, yeah, they were abusing the power supply. We've got to clean up. You could have been their power supply. Money, power supply. Let's try to clean up. And they'll probably try to steal everything. Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm not going to say what I just seen. I don't want to say that. That's taking me down some dark path that I don't want to go down. Sorry, Spirit. Don't take me down that path, please. I just don't like it when kids are involved. There's some surveillance here. Some surveillance. Justice. So there will be justice. Yeah, this person could be all in regret now. This person is all in regret because there's justice. This person could even be a pervert. Well, might as well be everything else. I don't know why I just seen fire and wooded area. Is this the clean up? So somebody was abusing their power supply for money. So what was that? That could be anything, We've got a male here. So it was a male who was abusing. And I just seen regret again. Do you regret being a criminal? Yeah, I feel like somebody's scammed somebody here. This could be what this is. This could be this scam. Something was stolen. It could be in a business, a partnership, or something. Something was stolen. Money, abuse and neglect of the power supply from money. So somebody's abused. Abuse that. We've got somebody with a big ego here. Egotism. This is the legal puzzle. Approach legal issues as a puzzle to be solved. Break down complex legal problems into manageable parts and piece together the solution methodically. Patience and attention to detail are key. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was 2. It says the legal compass. Align your actions with ethical and legal standards. Ensure that you're informed about relevant rules and regulations in your decisions. Integrity and legality should guide your conduct. So, yeah, I think just sticking to the, legalities. Yeah, we've got the revelation of facts with a truthful testimony here. It says, decode the mysteries in your life. Use your analytical skills to unravel complex situations or communications. Pay attention to patterns and symbols that may hold deeper meanings. Think of what it cups or something. It says, ensure that your statements accounts are accurate and honest. Your testimony should reflect the truth as you understand it. Integrity in communication is responsible for trust and credibility. Allow facts to guide your decisions. Rely on concrete evidence rather than speculation. Gather and analyze data to make informed choices and understand the truth. So I feel there is going to be a revelation of facts here. Yeah, we've got a fact finder. A fact finder, the revelation of facts, a truthful testimony, you know, the puzzle solved. So there's a legal puzzle. I feel like there's a legal puzzle that has been solved. You know, I really do. And I feel like it could be something, the clarity of justice, yeah. Seek fairness and impartiality in your decisions. Ensure that all sides of an issue are considered before making a judgment. Strive for balanced and just outcomes in your dealings. The clarity of justice. I feel like there's some clarity and there's an hidden motive here. There's someone has an hidden motive. You know, they had an hidden motive for this. Whatever they did, it was an hidden motive, but I feel like it was greed. It was to do with money. Usually the case, in it, or power or something weird. The evidence unfolds. The investigator's path and the truth revealed. So yeah, the investigator's deduction, and we've got legal wisdom. So I feel like there's something coming here. The unspoken truth. I really feel like something's coming out here. The truth is being revealed. The evidence is unfolding. I feel like, you know, there's probably evidence is unfolding against this person's you know, finding facts, the transparent truth. The truth is transparent, you know, against whatever, you know, this person has done. Yeah, we've got revenge here, so somebody could be out here seeking revenge for something they did. But we've got optimism. Or maybe somebody might be optimistic about revenge, but, you know, vengeance belongs to the Most High. And the spirit of the angels. Anything here that we need to know regarding this situation. Thank you, we love you. I'm sure this like kind of vibes come out before in readings, you know. Thief, bully. We've got friendship here. Submission, friendship, submission, escape. Yeah, so I feel like so you have to escape this. I think friendship, submission, and escape. You know, how do they go? So somebody was probably a friend, you know, and you know was submissive to this person. I just seen health protection, so I feel like, you know, you had to do this to protect your own health. You know, your mental health, if anything. And I feel like, and I've just seen innovation, charity. I feel like someone has got this, you know, wanting to help people. This, you know, I do feel like that. And someone took advantage of someone's, yeah. I feel like, yeah, there's a bird there with the cage open. We've got originality, power, riches, negotiation. Originality, power, and riches. So I feel like somebody, I mean, yeah, fortune. I feel like someone, and it's egotism again. So we've seen egotism. I feel like someone wanted power, riches, fortune, and they would do anything to anyone to get what it is that they wanted, even the friendship, having the friends to submit to them. You know, I feel like someone had to escape. But the cage was there, it was open, so I feel like, you know, someone kind of gives me like mind control. I just seen charity affair, whatever that means to someone, a charity affair. It could be, you know, like a charity ball or something like that, or I don't know. Authority came out in reverse, so, you know, this is authority in reverse. It could be an abuse of authority. This is a legal compass. Somebody could have been abusing authority, and we've got romance. So somebody could have been romancing somebody in a position of authority. You know what I mean? To get what they wanted. We've got seduction and choice, and we've got the scales here. So I feel like somebody probably seduced somebody who was in a position of power. Yeah, used lust. They used lust. This is like that bribery thing. You know, I feel like you probably could have done love spells on them, and that's what I picked up as well. doing spells on, you know, we're doing them on the court, so we've got adaptability here. Authority and adaptability, the practicality, discovery. That came out in reverse, whatever that is. Romance in reverse. So yeah, I feel like, and we've got principle, organisation, discovery. So there's something being discovered here. A romance in reverse, but we've seen lust. So maybe they might have tried to. Oh, they might have tried to do that. We've got defence here. Discrimination. So they're trying to say, yeah, the defence is discrimination. So they're using discrimination as their defence. Is it because I'm black? It's something like that. Do you know what I mean, though? Why would say somebody's being discriminated? We've got intuition here about somebody's enterprise, somebody's inheritance. Yeah, speculation, publicity. So I feel like something is going to be made public, really, and I feel like it could be the enterprise's inheritance. I feel like this person probably stole somebody's inheritance. They use flattery. They use flattery and ego. They're all in the ego, and this is why I feel like they maybe try to seduce somebody who's in the, you know, a position of authority, because it came out in reverse, and romance came out in reverse. You know, somebody was optimistic about this organisation. Maybe they've done it before and got away with it. But you know, it's like the thief always returns to the scene of the crime, doesn't it? The criminal. We've got enterprise here. It came out up there. I feel this is you. This is your enterprise. It says, do not worry about it. Now is the time to. And I feel like this yeah, we've got birth. So now's the time to give birth to your enterprise. But it says this is someone who's in their north node. You know, with this Ace of Swords here, this is clarity. So maybe you might need some clarity. Yeah, the Spirit's saying take the risk. Take the risk. Be enthusiastic about this. Take this risk. Somebody's going to do something here. An enterprise that you've got an idea about. You're going to go do it. You're going to take the risk. You know, this is truth and clarity about it. This is someone who's, you know, who's going to do it on their own. You know, this person could have actually done this to you, and now it's going to be a blessing, and the blessing is good fortune. So you're going to go on to have an enterprise, give birth to an enterprise, and this person is going to be locked up. Yeah, we've got an affair here, rebellion. So this person possibly, you know, was having affairs. This could have been a partner, because it could have been a boss, but you know, I'm kind of getting this vibe says this was somebody's partner. Could even have a child to this person. Endurance. Yeah, I feel like this went on for a long time. We've got caution. I feel like, yeah, assertion. I feel like this person was, you know, a quarrel. Yeah, I don't feel like this person had a good energy. Caution, assertion, quarrelling, endurance. I feel like this went on for a long time. I really do. I feel like this was non-stop. Non-stop. Non-stop, yeah, domination. When I see that, I always get Muslim and Christian here. I've got speculation, fulfillment, and detachment, practicality. So yeah, you could detach from the situation, you know what I mean? But I feel like this person's got patience. Patience is a virtue. Devotion, yeah, I feel like, you know, there's fulfillment. I feel like something's gonna, you know, it's like you've stuck it out. It's almost like, yeah, you've stuck it out here. You had the patience. Having the patience to, you know, got inspiration. I feel like you are an inspiration. Criticising eccentricity. Somebody might criticise you because you might be eccentric. It doesn't matter. With harmony, independence, and order, I don't really feel like, yeah, but this could be revenge. Revenge doesn't have to be, you know, but we've got secret revenge here. Yeah, keep things secret. I feel like, yeah, this somebody is in their ego. I feel like somebody has got an enterprise, and it's like Spirit's like saying, you know, you want to keep it secret. Yeah, keep it to yourself. You know, I feel like the best revenge is success. It's not like you're getting your own back. I think sometimes just rising up and, you know, for somebody to do this, to give birth to an enterprise, somebody in the North Node, someone who's got nothing to worry about here. You know, I feel like this is, you know, this is after walking away. This is truth and clarity. You walked away from something because you have the power. You have everything. You know, this person could have been feeding off of you. And when you withdraw that power, but I feel like there's law involved here. There's a lot of law and there's a lot of criminal activities. There's a thief, you know, but I feel like this is somewhat, you know, you got away from this. I feel like they could have tried to incriminate you in something that they was doing, you know, and I feel like they were doing stuff with the people in authority as well, but maybe this failed here. Try to, let's have a quick look here before I leave. See if we get any confirmations. Yes, blessing. Spirit says this, it was a blessing. So it might not have felt like it. It never does. Sometimes the worst things that happen to us can lead us on to the best things that could ever happen to us. You know, this could have been a friend, a boss, a lover, or, you know, a brother, mother, anybody. Take it as it resonates. We've got justice, triumph. Yes, somebody could be in a nightmare now. What did I tell you? Somebody was bribing somebody. Bribe, persuasion, bribe, temptation. I feel somebody was trying to seduce somebody in the courts, me. I really do. Yeah, this person's a very stubborn person. Very stubborn. Imagination, real estate, marriage. Right. Oh, see, so this person was... Yeah, this is a trap. This was a trap. They're trying to get somebody in a trap. They wanted to get somebody to be in depression, in paranoid, in a phobia. Maybe this is what they wanted for you. They wanted to trap somebody. But now they're in a nightmare. I've seen a strategy. This was a plan. This was planned. Now it's backfired. And I've just seen, look, there's somebody's getting some fortune here. Somebody's getting some kind of reward. So this person probably tried to set you up, set up a trap, and they fell in it themselves. Yeah, they was wearing a mask. Probably professed, oh, you know, oh, I love you forever. What, till you get to prison? Yeah, I feel like somebody's come to somebody's help here. Somebody's come to somebody's aid. Somebody might have helped you, or somebody will. But I feel like this person was wearing a mask in the relationship. Yeah, there's evidence here. There's evidence against this person. Got nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Oh, no, I don't like what this is. Look, strategy, promise, then a danger, caution, injury, family. So I feel like this person was strategizing, you know, maybe to get you to get, you know, gives me these vibes like, oh, marry me, and then get you into an accident. Yeah, it's like, yeah, stability, harmony, acceptance. Yeah, I feel like, no, this is bribery. Mercy, charity, kindness. No, I feel like, yeah, this were married. I feel like somebody was trying to, the goal was to get somebody married. Somebody was trying to get somebody married to probably to do something really sinister. Yeah, look, I think this is somebody who was blind to this person, materialistic. This is, the goal was to make you homeless. Their goal was to make you homeless. Yeah, this is like, you know, maybe you didn't see. I feel like you withdrew from this, was frightened. Who says here, frightened? So this person could have actually made you afraid. You know, you withdrew from the situation. This person wanted you homeless. I feel this is you. This is you. Sweet dreams. And now that person wanted you homeless. And we've got cultivation, profit, and conclusion here. So I feel like this is gain. So it's like, yeah, you didn't lose nothing. I think there's a sweetheart here, and look, your gain is, you know, a new relationship and luck. And that's what I've seen. I just see daydream with marionette. This person wishes that they could control you. They really do. This person wishes they could control you, but now they're bound. They're obstructed. You know, that it's like, no, they're not allowed to come anywhere near you. They've cursed themselves, Spirit says. They cursed themselves. I think that somebody tried to curse you and they cursed themselves. You know, it's like the walls of Jericho have come tumbling down. But yeah, this is someone's reading. This could resonate for someone, you know, if it does, you know. Just know that you will be triumphant, sweet dreams, justice. I love it. I hope everyone has absolutely superb sunny Sunday. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.